All right, solar systems and galaxies. One night when my family and I were camping, the sky was very clear. I could see tons of stars and even a couple of planets. I didn't know which planets though. When I went home, I realized that the stars were much brighter at the campsite than they are at home. This is because the lights in the city make the stars seem less bright. I'm glad I went camping and saw the stars because they aren't as bright here where I live. All right, so answer these questions. What tools help people identify objects in the night sky? Where would you go in your area to see the most stars? All right, what is a star system? Our solar system has only one star, the sun, but this is not a common situation for stars. Most stars are members of groups of 2 or more stars called star systems. If you are on a planet in one of these star systems, at times you might see 2 or more suns in the sky. At other times, 1 or more of these suns might be below the horizon. All right, multiple star systems. Star systems have 2 stars. Star systems that have 2 stars are called double stars or binary stars. The prefix bi means 2, like a bicycle has 2 wheels. Those with 3 stars are called triple stars. Often, one star in a binary star is much brighter and more massive than the other. Astronomers can sometimes detect a binary star even if only one of the stars can be seen from Earth. Astronomers can often tell that there is a dim star in a binary system by observing the effects of its gravity. As the dim companion star revolves around a bright star, the dim star gravity causes the bright star to wobble. Imagine watching a pair of dancers who are twirling each other around, as shown in Figure 1. Even if one dancer were invisible, you could tell the invisible dancer was there from the motion of the visible dancer. All right, eclipsing binaries. A wobble is not the only clue that a star has a dim companion. A dim star in a binary star may pass in front of a brighter star and eclipse it. From Earth, the bright star would suddenly look much dimmer. A system in which one star blocks the light from another periodically is called an eclipsing binary. All right, identify. Name another situation when you can't see something but you know it's there. All right, relate cause and effect. What causes a binary star to wobble back and forth? Planets around other stars. In 1995, astronomers first discovered a planet revolving around another ordinary star. They used a method similar to the one used in studying binary stars. The astronomers observed that the star was moving slightly toward and then away from us. They knew that the invisible object causing the movement didn't have enough mass to be a star. They inferred that it must be a planet. Since then, astronomers have discovered more than 300 planets around other stars, and new ones are being discovered all the time. Most of these new planets are very large, with at least half of the mass of Jupiter. A small planet would be hard to detect because it would have little gravitational effect on the star it orbited. Could there be life on planets in other solar systems? Some scientists think it is possible. A few astronomers are using radio telescopes to search for signals that could not have come from natural sources. Such signals might be evidence that an alien civilization was sending out radio waves. Star clusters. Many stars belong to larger groupings called star clusters. All of the stars in a particular cluster form from the same nebula at about the same time and are about the same distance from Earth. There are 2 major types of star clusters: open clusters and globular clusters. Open clusters have a loose, disorganized appearance as shown in Figure 3 and contain up to a few thousand stars. They often contain many bright supergiants and much gas and dust. In contrast, globular clusters are large groupings of old stars. Globular clusters are round and packed with stars. Some may contain more than 1 million stars. All right. Why did some ancient astronomers call the Pleiades the 7 sisters? All right, searching for alien life. How do astronomers learn about distant objects in the universe? Imagine you are an astronomer looking for intelligent alien life around a faraway star. All you can get from the star is visible light and other parts of the electromagnetic spectrum. All right, so number 1. Suppose you detect a slight wobble of the star. What might that tell you? All right, number 3. What might you infer if you picked up a regular radio signal from the star system? Explain what information we can get from light and how that tells us about things that are far away. All right, for assess your understanding, define what is a binary star. In what two ways can we tell if a star is a binary star? And how do astronomers learn about distant objects in the universe? All right, what are the three major types of galaxies? A galaxy is a huge group of single stars, star systems, star clusters, dust, and gas bound together by gravity. There are billions of galaxies in the universe. The largest galaxies have more than 1 trillion stars. Astronomers classify most galaxies into the following types: spiral, elliptical, and irregular. All right, spiral galaxies. Spiral galaxies are disc-shaped with a bulge in the middle and arms that spiral outward like pinwheels. The arms contain gas, dust, and many stars. The sun is located on the edge of an arm of a spiral galaxy. Barred spiral galaxies have a bar-shaped area of stars and gas that passes through the center. All right, elliptical galaxies. Not all galaxies have spiral arms. Elliptical galaxies look like round or flattened balls. These galaxies contain billions of stars but have little gas and dust between the stars. Because there is little gas or dust, stars are no longer forming. Most elliptical galaxies contain only old stars. All right, irregular galaxies. Some galaxies do not have regular shapes. These are known as irregular galaxies. Irregular galaxies are typically smaller than other types of galaxies. They generally have many bright, young stars and lots of gas and dust to form new stars. All right, quasars. Astronomers in the 1960s discovered distant, extremely bright objects that looked like stars. Since quasi means something like in Latin, these objects were called quasi-stellar objects or quasars. Quasars are active young galaxies with huge black holes at their center. Gas spins around the black hole, heats up, and glows. All right, identify the 4 galaxies shown on these pages and explain. So look at the pictures on these 2 pages, A, B, C, and D, and tell me what type of galaxy each one is, and then explain it. All right, our sun is located in a galaxy called the Milky Way. From the side, the Milky Way would look like a narrow disk with a large bulge in the middle. But from the top or bottom, the Milky Way would have a pinwheel shape. You can't see the shape of the Milky Way from Earth because our sun is near the edge of one of the arms. So what kind of galaxy is the Milky Way? Explain why and draw a sketch of what the Milky Way might look like from outside.